There are 3 phases in every relationship, and sadly, most couples never make it past phase 2. I am Rena, cycle breaker coach. Over 10 years as a CPTSD therapist, now I help high achievers stop people pleasing and finally live free. Phase 1 is the honeymoon. We all know this one. Pure joy and happiness with lots of excitement. Like road trips with no plan, staying up way too late, and thinking you've found your soulmate. But here's a catch. You are only showing the polished parts of yourself. The parts you learned get you love and attention. It feels real and it's not the full picture. Like all honeymoons, it fades. Not because you stopped being loving or caring, but because phase 2 begins. It means a relationship just got deeper. Phase 2 is where it gets real. This is when your old childhood wounds surface, the deeper stuff. And suddenly, you start triggering each other. I call this a trigger cycle. Here is how it works. One partner gets triggered. Maybe they feel unworthy or ashamed. So they cope. They shut down, pull away, distract themselves. But that coping makes the other partner feel abandoned, unseen, unheard. So they cope too. Maybe by criticizing, raising their voice, try to control to feel close again. But those reactions trigger first partner even more. So they shut down harder, which makes the other escalate louder, and around it goes. That's the trigger cycle. And couples can get stuck here for years. Even research shows that patterns like criticism, defensiveness, contempt, stonewalling, if they keep repeating, they can predict divorce with over 90% accuracy. That's how powerful phase 2 conflict really is. But the ones who break through, they start healing. They take responsibility for their own triggers. They stop making their partner responsible for healing old wounds. That's when phase 3 begins, what I call conscious partnership, where love becomes about growth, compassion, and connection, not fear or control. And yes, triggers still come up, especially during big transitions, marriage, kids, major life shifts. But now you know how to handle it without spiraling. If you are in phase 2 and you are the one overextending to keep the peace, walking on eggshells, I know that pattern. I've lived through it myself and even became a complex drama specialist because of it. So I know how painful it is. Here's the truth. If you don't rewire these patterns, you repeat them again and again, even if you change partners. That's where I come in. I help people like you stop overextending, rebuild confidence, and finally break that cycle for good. If this sounds familiar, take my free quiz in the bio to find out your pattern and start your healing journey before it's too late.